Hi, and welcome to Automart here in Ellesmere, and we're supposed to start the show. Chris is, there he is right there. It's nice to see him arriving at work. I think he was out test driving a car here. Let me ask you, I look at all the cars that's here at Automart. This one for sale?
Yeah, we just took this one in trade.
I'm telling you, absolutely gorgeous car. I mean, but when you're talking about, because Automart, I want people to understand, you guys carry anything and everything there is to automobiles. Cornish, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, all the way down to, I noticed, Volkswagens, Jeeps. I mean, anything and everything you're going to find here at Automart.
Everything. And if we don't have it, we can get it.
Yeah, and that's what a nice thing. This is absolutely gorgeous here. I love this. Let's talk about some of the things at Automart, that sets you apart from the other dealers and things. Some of the things that come along with it. First of all, buy here, pay here.
Yeah, we have buy here, pay here programs that basically will work for anyone. If you could come in here and you have a good provable income of some sort, even if you're self-employed, I have ways of really financing anybody. I read something last week. 67% of the general population of the United States of America right now has sub 600 credit scores. And if you go to a new car dealership, it's generally very likely that they're going to say no, or ask you for a co-signer, or ask you for a really big down payment. And that's where we come in. Yeah, we won't say no. We can get you financed.
And the nice thing about it is the type of automobiles you get. Now, when you buy an automobile, it's important that people understand finance is one part of it, but you also, let's talk warranties.
We have a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. It actually comes with roadside assistance, rental car reimbursements. We have actually some of the other companies have warranties also, but ours actually comes with a mechanic.
Yeah, you get your own personal mechanic.
Your own personal mechanic.
Yeah, and that's what you're going to find here at Automart. It's all here for you and available. And Howard, what's that?
Let us help you.
Oh, always let us help you. That's his theme right there.
Great job. I like his hat.
Yeah, he does a great job. Let us help you, and that's what Automart's all about here in Ellesmere, Delaware. Let's talk about some automobiles, because we got a whole line over here that we're going to talk about here in a minute. But I want to go back, because, that's the front line. That's the cars that everybody sees and says, wow, I'm going to pull in there. But I want to also show what we have on this back line, which is most people's front line out here. And when I talk about that, you got the SUVs, you got the vans, you got anything and everything as far as your truck goes. And I don't care what you're looking for in SUVs. If you don't see it here, they're going to get it. And I have no idea what you're up to. What are you doing?
We have a really good selection of SUVs, vans. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm telling you, they always having a party here. Once again, this is Automart in Ellesmere, Delaware. If you're looking for an automobile, there's not a better place to shop. Quality automobiles and everything else. You better now?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to have some fun this time. You were here a month and a half ago, and we did our first commercial, and we've had a huge response. I mean, it's amazing how many people came in because they watched that program that we did, and have come in and purchased cars, and it's been great.
I'm glad to see you guys are doing the celebrations, and having fun with people. People coming in here. I mean, customers. I watch it over and over again while I'm here, and it's like it is fun. In fact, it was so much fun here just a few weeks ago. I had the opportunity to come by here on a Saturday just to talk to you guys, and as I was coming by, it blew my mind that you had a picnic going on out back.
Yeah, we did the picnic with the band and the free food, just a customer appreciation day. But, this is a family-owned business. The owners are always here in the store. We're laid back, very stress-free environment, and we have financing for everyone. We're just trying to do things the way we would want them done if we were buying a car.
Yeah, well, I did have an opportunity to talk to some people out there, so let's go to that real quick. Hey, down here, and I'm telling you, I'm excited because Automart here in Delaware, they're doing something for the neighbors and stuff each and every week. And how are you? Your name is?
Robert Kaspersky.
Yeah, Robert, you came down for what?
Just to see how the business is running and how they're doing and how the people are liking it with the business.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm really surprised at the turnout they had here. We put a little bit of music just in the back of the building here and served some hot dogs and hamburgers. Had quite a few of the community people just stop by to say hi.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Now, what do you think the guys here?
Oh, they're doing a good job. They've improved it since the previous owners on this property here, so they've done a good job improving the property.
Yeah, I was really amazed that when I looked at it, I said to myself, you know, they have turned this into, it looks decent down through here. Before we kind of, you know, we kind of wondered what was sitting back there. Nothing against the old owners or nothing, but they come in, painted the building. They got it looking really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. And your name is?
Rob Anderson.
Rob, what do you do? You here at Ellesmere?
Yep, I'm the neighbor.
Oh, you're the neighbor, yeah. So how are these guys?
Good. They're very good. They've cleaned it up, and they've got some nice cars out there, so we're glad to see them.
You know, as being a neighbor, you get a discount.
Oh, is that right?
I don't know if Alan told you that or not, but I want to get.
No, cool.
Yeah, I want to be sure and get that in there. What did you think of the music today?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you know who that was?
I don't know the girl's name, but she works here.
Oh yeah, that's School of Rock.
Yeah.
So they did a nice job. You think? Burgers good. Hot dogs.
Food was excellent. Yeah.
Coming back to the next one.
I hope so.
Yeah, as a neighbor, he's going to get that invite, right? You a neighbor too?
No, I'm just a local councilman for this town. So.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. Now, how long have you been on the council?
Since June of last year.
Yeah, and I tell you, Ellesmere has always been that kind of strict little community to come into, you know. But you guys have got it. It's a safe community to come into because your speed limits are enforced. I mean, you guys do it right down here.
Oh yes, we do.
Yeah. And I love your fire department, one of the best there is. You realize?
They are. Yes, they are.
Yeah. Now, is that all volunteer?
Yes, Ellesmere's all volunteer, except for a couple. They have 1 or 2 per shift for paid, but mostly it's all volunteers.
Yeah. Now you're a hidden councilman too, not speaking up. See.
I'm not a councilman.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there. I'm thinking, you know, you kind of gearing yourself up. Is this your first term?
Yes, this is my first term. Yes.
How do you like politics?
It's interesting. I mean, for me personally, I like to help the people out as much as possible, but also see the ugly side of politics too, you know.
Yeah, that's I keep saying they need to take politics out of government. We might be all right.
I agree.
Yeah, we just get in there and work together. And and I always tell people when we elect an official, I elect, especially like somebody in your situation, I elect you. You represent Ellesmere. Not you're not running for president or nothing next year.
No.
You're there when and that's what you got to focus on. I see a lot of them that the aspirations, you know, I want to do this, do that, and everything else, and move on, which is great and they're all. But when you're in that area that you represent that area.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you got plans? Mayor?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Just for a rookie, you know, you might be saying I ain't ever getting in this again. Yeah. You having fun with it?
Oh yes, I am. I said the people I'm helping is making a difference, and it is just great for me as long as I'm making a difference, even for one constituent. It's great for me.
Yeah.
It's great for me.
It's nice to have people that really care about the community to step up, because that is a commitment in itself. Because you're making those millions of dollars, you know, that helps, right?
Yeah, the money.
Yeah. Well, that's the deal. People don't understand when you're in a situation like you're doing. It's more for, you know, the love of that community.
I agree. Yes, it is.
Yeah. And we thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Now let's listen to School of Rock.
Okay.
I like when I can talk to different people down there. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, sir. How about yourself?
Sing that song for me.
We're gonna party. We're gonna rock. We're hanging out at the Automart. Yeah.
Is he always this nice?
Always.
Would you recommend people to come down to Automart?
Absolutely.
Got a gentleman here getting ready to leave. You come down here quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah, we deliver parts here, and they take good care of their nice cars, and they take good care of them.
Yeah, when you're talking about that, you've sent some people down here because you know and as a guy just delivering parts, you know what kind of service they provide for.
Well, that's why I sent them over here, because I know they take good care of them.
Yeah. I appreciate your time, buddy. Have a good day. And once again, Howard will refer to that.
Let us help you.
What a great looking one we have here, Chris.
06 Mazda MPV, under 100,000 miles, V6. It's loaded with equipment, super reliable vehicle, comes with a 2-year warranty, 1,000 down, somewhere around $250 a month with approved credit.
I'm telling you, good looking automobile. Lexus over there. But I wanted, because I was talking to you about an automobile, and we're going to walk over this way as we do, and you can see the Mercedes and BMWs. We're going to talk about some of those here in a minute. But there's one that's sitting over here that just caught my eye when I came onto it. I love these automobiles. It's made by Cadillac. And it doesn't get any sweeter than what this is. This is your big boy. Tell me a little bit about it.
This is a 2005 Cadillac Escalade ESV. The ESV is the extended version, so it actually has a little more room. The standard Lexus has a shorter wheelbase. This one has just all the equipment. It's got an entertainment system, navigation, Bose audio, backup sensors. It's got some 20-inch chrome wheels. It's in the right color.
And the nice thing about it is we're talking about coming in here and getting into this automobile. You know, it's unbelievable how somebody can get into this. It just blew my mind.
Yeah, $1,500 down. You'll be under $300 a month with approved credit.
It's there. I mean, look at that. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Under $300 a month. You go to buy that brand new today, $700 a month.
A lot more than that. This truck would retail for somewhere above $70,000. You know, if you finance $70,000, I mean, the payments are probably around $2,000 a month, depending on your credit and the down payment.
Yeah, but right here, you heard it, under $300 a month, and you're driving it. Right next to that, you know, I want to get this because they're getting hard to find. And to me, this is where Mercedes-Benz kind of came in with Chrysler there for a little bit and designed. And this, to me, looks just like the early 90 Mercedes-Benz, 94, 95, the S-Series, if you look at the body style.
A lot of people think it looks like a Bentley too because it has that square grille in the front and the way the headlights are designed. But this car actually speaks for itself. It's a Chrysler 300 with the Hemi V8. It's the Hemi C. This one was a limited edition. It's got the Hemi V8, the leather interior, the moonroof, the navigation. This car pretty much has every option you can put in it.
Now, we're talking about Rolls Royces and everything else. Not a lot of people can afford to drive around in a Rolls Royce, but you can afford to drive around if you're looking for something that's sweet and mint condition. I mean, I know a lot of people looking at this car right now saying, "Ooh, that's nice." You can go in style. This is a Park Avenue, top of the line when it came to Chrysler.
Yeah, this car is actually a 98 Park Avenue. It actually only has about 70,000 miles. It's a Florida car. These are harder and harder to find these days, but these cars have had a great history. It's got the 3.8-liter V6 in it. They're geared to get really great gas mileage, very comfortable. It's a full-size car. You know, you can't go wrong. I have this car set up for buy here, pay here with $2,000 down and weekly payments of, you know, $50 a week.
Excuse me?
$50 a week.
One more time.
$50 a week.
Did you hear that, Howard?
Let us help you.
And we will help you. They'll help you with a lot of different things down here as you're coming on back around, because I want to get out here on this front line out here, because I tell you, when you're coming through Ellesmere and you look over and you see Automart, you know you're here because you're going to see top line quality automobiles from all the way down through. There's that Escalade, absolutely gorgeous. But right coming into here, you know, you're talking about the Escalade, but coming over here to the Saab, you know, there again, a car a lot of people like to drive.
Yeah, the Saabs have had kind of an interesting thing going on as of recently, but the Saab's heritage is speaks for itself. This car is a low mileage Saab. I can get you financed on this car with minimal amount of money down, with approved credit.
Yeah, and when you come down through there, as we said earlier, when you're talking about approved credit, they can put anybody into an automobile here at Automart, once again in Ellesmere. Here's a good looking, I'm looking at that a minute ago. I called a Buick a Chrysler, so I'm going to call this a Jaguar, and I'm probably wrong.
No, it's a Jaguar. It's an 03 Jaguar X-Type. It's got every conceivable option you can put in a car. Very luxurious car, but then it's small, a little bit smaller, a little more efficient, gets great gas mileage. And this car, you're approved. Just come down, sign some paperwork, you're approved.
Yeah, and that's all it is. I mean, when it comes down to it, I want to remind everybody too that you just don't come down here and sign some paperwork and drive off. You got that peace of mind because every car comes with a what?
2-year, 24,000-mile warranty, roadside assistance, loaner cars, and a mechanic in the trunk.
Yeah, be sure you get your own personal mechanic when you come down here to Automart. They're assigned because they're the ones that's working on the car before it comes out here. They're the ones that's getting to be sure it's top-notch condition before it rolls out onto the lot, because you guys guarantee inspection as well.
We guarantee state inspection. We want to make sure that the cars are 100% frontline ready so that when you come in here, you can drive your car home.
Yeah, and then this right here, what are we looking at here?
This is a 2007 Infiniti G35X. The X stands for all-wheel drive. It has actually the same engine as a Nissan 350Z. It's a V6 3.5 liter, somewhere around 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive. This car has every option: leather, moonroof, navigation. This car actually has a custom suede headliner that the previous owner had installed. Really a sweet car.
I'm telling you, I'm liking that. I like that. I like all the cars. I can sit here and look at car after car. You like BMWs. There's a lot of people out there. There's BMW fans and there's Mercedes fans. There's a BMW. There's a BMW. Now, a lot of people like driving these type of BMWs. Here's another one right here. So you got 3 BMWs to choose from right here. I like this right here. This middle one, the silver one here. Tell me, what is that?
Well, we actually, we've had this car. I had it earlier in the summer, and then the owner, I'm selling it for a friend of mine, and the owner had actually taken it back to ride for the summer, and now he's brought it back down here to sell it again. But it's a low mileage BMW M Roadster, 40,000 miles.
Good looking car. Good looking car.
A lot of fun. You know, and the best time to buy a convertible is coming into the fall because the prices are low.
Well, that's why he didn't sell it in the summertime. He lost money as far as I'm concerned because that's the way it is. But right next to that, here's a sweet deal for you because I'm looking at this on a down, and it just blows my mind when you talk about a down on a BMW, $995 down.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have to be realistic. Not everybody has $3,000-$4,000 kicking around under the bed. You know, $995 is an affordable down payment. The monthly payments would be somewhere under $300 a month in this car. It's a 2003 BMW 325i. An awesome car. The ultimate driving machine.
Now, if you didn't think you could drive a BMW, now you know you can, and it's all here happening for you at Automart in Ellesmere, Delaware. Coming up here now, we're going to get into, you know, I'm not the BMW guy. I'm more the Mercedes guy. And you know.
Do I see Harold? Is Harold over there somewhere? Harold, what do you think?
Let us help you.
Let us help you. That's what it's all about, and we will help you right here. What do you got here?
This is kind of an oddball, and not to be negative, it's in a positive way. It's a 96 Mercedes SL600. I don't know if you realize what this car is, but it's a V12 powered convertible Mercedes supercar. I mean, this thing, when it was brand new, was somewhere in the low $100,000 range, $120,000, $130,000 MSRP. You can buy this car now for $11,000.
$11,000 for a Mercedes?
96 Mercedes SL600 AMG V12.
That's if you want speed, folks, that gives you nothing but
speed, luxury, performance, ultimate quality. I mean, these cars are engineered, over-engineered.
Yeah, and I know that you guys, you know, we say, you know, when it comes to Mercedes, we tell you that you get your own personal mechanic with every car you buy. That goes with a Mercedes too, because you guys got a guy I've known for years, and you know, works on a Mercedes, and he assists you guys on these automobiles, being sure they're top running condition.
He helps us make sure they're ready to go. You know, I don't know if he'd fit in the trunk of this one, but we'll fit somebody in there for you.
Yeah, if you get your own personal mechanic, and that means that mechanic was assigned to that car from the time it rolled in here. He took care of it. If you have any problems, he's there to take care of it for you, and that's what it boils down to. Am I correct there, Harold?
Let us help you.
Yeah, we will help you. We'll help you get into this. If you didn't like that, tell them about this one.
This is a 2004 Mercedes C240 4MATIC. And, you know, like the G35X, the 4MATIC and the Mercedes is the four-wheel drive or the all-wheel drive system. This car is black with black leather interior, and it's got every option.
And when you talk about options, I mean, I love Mercedes. I mean, I drive one. In fact, you know, Automart's been here a while. The buyers, the owners of Automart have been buyers for many, many years. They know they used to buy this car and they would take it to a Mercedes-Benz dealership and sell it to the Mercedes-Benz dealership. Now you have the opportunity to come right here and buy the automobile.
Yeah, I mean, generally they were wholesaling cars for a long time, and now we're just wholesaling cars to the public. We try to make the down payments really affordable, the monthly payments affordable, and we actually drive these cars. Generally, I'll drive a car for a couple days. Each time we get a new car in, I'll take it home, I'll drive it, I'll go to the store, I'll drive it like, you know, a customer will be driving it, just because I want to make sure the car is ready to go. You know, and if I drive a car, I got a good feeling if something's wrong with it, I can usually tell. And that makes sure that when the customer takes the car home, you know, it's ready to go.
Yeah, and of course, there again, we talk about it. You'll get your own personal mechanic that's assigned to that automobile, and he's with you you at all times. So, if you have any problems, it's there and taken care of. You've got that warranty when you leave the lot. That peace of mind is what I call it. Financing is buy here, pay here, or you go traditional financing, or if you come down, you want to pay $11,000, whatever it is, on cash on that V12 over there, Mercedes, you can do that as well. Here, I tell you, you talking about, now this is a sedan, but it'll fool you because it's got some power too and some speed.
Well, generally, people think of a buy here, pay here car lot, and you think of old junker cars maybe, or older cars that But this is kind of we have a good mix. We don't keep all of our cars here because of basically our restrictions. We're only allowed to have certain amount of cars on the lot here. So we actually have a storage center that I've spoken about in the past, where we keep a lot of other cars. But this one here, I pulled from the storage unit. It's a 2009 Mercedes C300 4MATIC, and it basically is the newer version of the car we were just talking about. It's an 09, all-wheel drive, 60,000 mile service has been done on the car. It's got 4 brand new tires. We're listing this car for $26,900. It's a car that retailed for over $40,000 maybe 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, so great deals. You're getting them at wholesale prices once again at Automart. You can find Automart in Ellesmere, Delaware. In fact, it's the only car lot I know of in Ellesmere. I like this color here. I thought it was silver, but I get over to it. It kind of, that's a different kind of color there.
It's a really classy car. It's a beautiful slate blue. It's a 2004 Mercedes E320. And it's just the ultimate in class and luxury, refinement. It's a beautiful car. I have a lot of pictures of this car and more information on our website. If you go to www.automartdelaware.com, you can see the pictures of all of our cars and all of our inventory. There's also an application that you can fill out online so you can get pre-approved to buy this car.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So, and if you have any problems whatsoever, get with Chris. That's what he does. He gets people into. That's your job. I mean, and I've watched you do it. I watched the gentleman came in here, got back in his car because he thought, hey, I can't, and they pulled him back out of the car. Didn't pull him out.
Approved. Everybody's approved. The only variable is the down payment, really. But everybody's approved. I have several different banks. I have banks for prime customers. I have a network of credit unions we use, and then I have some subprime banks. And no one's going to leave here, kicking their feet, shuffling out to their car. We're not going to say no to anybody. Everybody's approved. Guaranteed financing at Automart.
Yeah, so there you go. So if you're out there and you want an automobile, come down here and talk to them. And like he said, and you can always adjust your payments. I want to make people understand that too. If you don't want your payments to be $300, put a little bit more down. That's it, and eliminate some of that up front.
That's the variable. The more money you put down, the less the monthly payment is. We also have cash prices. We'll get really creative here. It really depends on your needs. Every customer is different. Just come down here. Say hi to us. Tell us what you're trying to do. Tell us what you're trying to accomplish. We'll make it happen. If you need transportation, come down and see us.
Yeah, and of course, we got a silver one here, but I want to get, if we can, over to this back line, because we started with some SUVs, and I want to be sure we get some of these in, because it's starting to get into the winter month. Because you might not want the Mercedes, you might not want the BMWs. Like Chris said, there's a storage not too far from here, and you guys keep plenty of cars over there. So if you don't see it on a lot, ask about it. You might have it on hand right now. And if you don't, the nice thing about it is, like I said, these buyers have been doing it a long time. You can go, they'll go get the car for you.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really overwhelmed with business, which is great because of our creative financing and our guaranteed approval programs.
Harold,
Let us help you.
Yep, hey, I'll tell you, help.
That hat, I got to get one of those. We should all be wearing one of those hats.
Let us help you, and that's what it's all about, and that's what you guys are pushing out there for. Let us help you. $695 down. If you're out there and you're looking for an automobile and you want a sport utility vehicle, where can you go? $695 down.
This is it. $695 down. We'll put you in this 2004 Saturn Vue. This car actually has a manual transmission with a 4-cylinder. It's one of the very few SUVs that gets somewhere in the mid-20s for gas mileage. It's a really great SUV. Carry all your family with you. Runs great, very reliable, ready to go.
Yeah, and then of course, when it came out, I loved these. They were the crossover vehicles, and I just want to hit this one because I fell in love with them. I thought they had a great look. Not a wagon, not a van, not a sport, kind of an in-between, but it got a great sporty look to them.
They call it a crossover, Tim. It's an '05 Chrysler Pacifica. This one's the touring edition, so it has the chrome wheels, the leather interior, the DVD entertainment system to keep the kids occupied on the long trips. It's got the power moonroof, it's got a power rear hatch, and it's got seating actually for 6 people. Most of these vehicles would have 5 passenger capabilities. This one has a 3rd row seat.
Yeah, the chrome coming off of that has hit me in the eye. And then I started to look away from that, and the chrome on that, I got to show that pickup back there in the back there. I mean, the chrome on that from here, the sun's, it's coming everywhere. So if you're looking for an extended cab pickup truck, you got one of those?
We can get you anything. If you need a pickup truck, 1 ton, half ton, 3/4 ton, diesel, gas, whatever you need, even a small truck, Ford Ranger, Chevy S10, Colorado, something like that, we have them. We can get them.
Yeah, now we talked about it when you first arrived and everything. You arrived in a great looking automobile over here, and I'm going to go over here to end the show because I know Chris said, hey, I didn't finish test driving this. I'm sure of that before, because you guys, this is an automobile that won't be here long. If you want it, you better respond and respond quickly, because it won't be here long with the price that they've got on this and everything else. Pick up the phone and give Chris a call right now, and he'll let you know all about this. It's a Cornish.
It's actually a 1981 Rolls-Royce Corniche. Corniche. It's got 40,000 original miles. It's a convertible. It's got a big V8 engine, and it's the ultimate. I mean, I don't know if you remember the Caddyshack movie with Rodney Dangerfield riding around, but this was the car he was riding around in.
Not this actual one, but one similar to it. And I've got it because they got the hood up on it too. Oh, absolutely! I'm telling you, that is a gorgeous automobile. Clean. Whoever had this, it really took care of it. Time for us to wrap it up. Go to the website. What that is? One more time.
It's AutomartDelaware.com.
And go to the website. Come down here and check it out, because when you come down here, the one thing you're going to get is help. Is that right there, Harold?
Let us help you all.
That's it. Until next time, for the entire gang down here at Automart, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Tim.